Hello, 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 it is I, Ihlamur, coming to you once again with another Settlers 3 video, and we're doing the Romans campaign, and this is the very first mission, first steps, and I'm doing the easy campaign, the Roman campaign, because it's the easy one, and I don't know this game at all. I've basically got to defeat the entire island, and I must not be destroyed. There's a great voiceover in this, and one of the things that I'm enjoying about it is the updated audio and visuals, but yeah, I won't make you sit through it because it's quite long, so let's get right into the action. As you might expect with the very first campaign, you'll start off in a little corner but with plenty of resources. So we've got stone, we've got trees, we've got everything that we need. But the little tutorial thing said start by taking out a lot of space. Your enemy's very aggressive, so I thought I am going to out-aggressive my enemy. So I start out immediately by expanding, and I just thought I will expand until I hit something interesting or until I hit the enemy. Now, the first thing that I hit that was interesting was this little mountain. I got my geologists searching. Of course, I hadn't been idle. I'd been building up the wood systems and the stone systems. But this was the first interesting thing. And immediately iron ore was found. And I thought to myself, well, that's great. We'll get ourselves an iron mine. But we're also going to need some coal. And what do you know that this place also has some coal? So that was very useful. I've been expanding up into this area, and basically my idea was just keep expanding, keep on building systems that are going to allow us to expand quicker and quicker. So more wood, more stone, and now that we've got mines, actually up in that northern area, get some farms and some iron smelting and heavy industry and all of that. So that's how I went. Still hadn't seen the enemy at this point. At some point I had kind of run out of people, so I built myself a big residence, and then I thought I'll need to get myself a barracks. But before we do, I'd finally seen the enemy border, so I thought I'd send my soldiers and just, you know, I'd been told that this guy was going to be aggressive. Well, if they're going to be aggressive, I'm going to be aggressive. I'll tell you who the alpha is here. I wasn't that aggressive though, because I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know if you could attack regular people. It didn't look like it. I didn't know if you could attack buildings. I didn't think so, but you know what? I just decided, now I know where they are, let's retreat and let's see if we can take some of this ground quickly. And then suddenly, without any warning, the enemy border was right there. It didn't seem like they'd built any towers or anything. The fog of war is really small here, which makes me think that soldiers and thieves who can go beyond my borders are going to be pretty important. But yeah, I had a large guard tower coming, so I felt a little bit secure about it. I thought I could push that border back. So yeah, I was just going to keep expanding and hope that they didn't attack me when I wasn't expecting it. Aside from that though, I felt pretty comfortable. I had a good infrastructure. I had wood, I had stone, I had heavy industry coming now. My biggest weakness was a lack of food, but that was also coming, and as I expanded, I expected to build some more farms. I only had 2 mines, but they were mines enough. I told my soldiers to stay ready, boys. And that was when something really unexpected happened. I finished my guard tower, my guard goes in, as you can see, occupies it, and then I expected my border to move, but it didn't. This is different from Settlers 2. Somehow the borders don't seem to react in the same way, and that made me concerned. So of course I did what any red-blooded Roman would do. I thought, well, if just doing guard towers doesn't work, maybe if I go and attack. So I went to attack, and their soldiers all showed up. And I thought, oh, this is getting a bit spicy. So I just kept on the attack. I thought if I can win this guard tower, then great, and I did. I won it. It didn't take any more than just that guard tower, and their guys won it straight back. So yeah, that was I mean, moderate success. So the borders do move when you take guard towers, but not nearly as much as I expected. And yeah, it was a pretty good campaign for me. I think I learned a lot and I got a bit more room, but yeah, it wasn't without losses. In the meantime though, I had plenty of room to expand, and so I did. I just kept on expanding and then building up my food systems with the nice green fields. And it struck me that I was probably taking quite a lot of land, which was pretty good. I thought I was doing pretty well at this point. On the other hand, I think maybe my wood and my stone, well, my stone systems were okay, but I think my wood system could certainly have been better. And I didn't have a lot of resources. I didn't have much gold, so I was concerned about that. But I kept on expanding, and that went well. And you know what? This very aggressive enemy, I think I out-aggressived him, and he did not attack me at all. So fast forward about 10-15 minutes, and because they weren't attacking, I thought, well, I'll go and attack this tower again. It seems like, you know, I want to see what I can do offensively, and I did take this tower. But look at what the border does. It moves slightly, but it kind of just makes this ring around this one tower. And one of the things I'm going to have to figure out is how this really works. I thought to myself, I will man this tower and see if that kind of works against the enemy guys. And they had 3 that came along, and my guys, yeah, chased them off. They decided not to go for it. So that seemed to work pretty well. And it also struck me, if they've only got 3 people, then we're probably doing pretty well, because we've expanded quite a lot here. It also struck me that they've been getting a lot of gold from that mine, and I don't have any gold mines. So how do I get their gold? And that was the kind of reason for my next move. I recruited myself a bunch of thieves and set them off to steal all of the gold that they could, and they weren't always that successful. I was a little worried that there would be some soldiers chasing them, so I was looking around to see if there were, but nope, there they were. So go and steal all that gold, and they did. So I built myself a gold smeltery and got some more gold out of it, which boosted my soldiers' aggression and offensive power. But yeah, those thieves are really slow doing it though. So it struck me, if there's no soldiers coming after them, I bet my enemy is just out of soldiers, and that's how you win this first game. Essentially, your enemy doesn't set up a barracks and doesn't recruit any more soldiers. So yeah, pretty easy if they don't do that. Apart from that, everything looked good. So with my enemy not having any reinforcements left, I just started taking towers, and eventually it became clear that the way the borders works is something about having blobs around your towers, and where those blobs kind of come together, then you get room. I haven't figured it out fully, but there's a bit more to it than the previous Settlers games, so we're going to have to figure all of that out. Nice that when you destroy all the buildings now, you get all their resources, so that's, I think, an improvement. And I just went through basically at this point and destroyed all of their castles. So I had all the land and all the great economy. And then I started wondering, what happens to all the little blue settlers who don't have any land? And it's quite horrific. They all just die one after the other in kind of slow motion. I feel a little sorry for them, in all honesty. So there it was. I won my first campaign, more due to the incompetence of the enemy than really my gain. But I did get a thriving economy, so it's all good. And the score sheet showed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first one here, and I'm looking forward to the second one. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you for the next mission.